on, everybody? This is Jimmy, and this is another episode of the Nerdageddeon podcast. And today, I wanted to recap my trip to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Now, Galaxy's Edge has been open for almost 3 weeks, really. Opened on the 31st of May, and it is amazing. It is the best part of Disneyland, in my opinion, as a Star Wars fan, and it is so much fun to explore, to see the food, the atmosphere, everything about the planet of Batuu. You don't feel like you're at Disneyland at all. It is truly, something that has been compared to the parks in Asia. It has been compared to something that is more than immersive than Pandora. Sorry, as I'm getting all my clips ready for us. It really is, man. It really is something very, very special. And I'm kind of going to walk you through what we did, and take you through some of the stuff that my buddy Justin did as well during his reservation time. Now, reservations are required until June 24th, and then at that point, it's going to be a free-for-all. So the reservation period ends in just a couple more days here, and then on Monday the 24th, it is survival of the fittest, so we will see what happens. But upon entering, it was just so overwhelming and so cool. And one of the first things that you see when you get into the marketplace area is Kylo Ren's ship. And Kylo Ren arrives, and he is on the hunt for a rebel spy, and he interacts with a First Order trooper. So let me play you.
Before we came to Batuu, Black Spire Outpost was an unruly place, hardly safe for travelers such as yourselves. Since our arrival, we have restored control and peace. And that peace, that safety, is what the Resistance threatens to destroy. We cannot let them succeed. So, while you may have come to Batuu on holiday, we are here on business. The Resistance has been reduced to a handful of stragglers, with no hope of standing against us. And yet, we believe they are making a useless attempt to recruit and draw others to their hopeless cause. The stormtroopers under my command are on my orders searching this outpost to ensure that does not happen. I expect your compliance. Am I making myself clear? Good. Then you will cooperate. And you will remember who is in charge. Troopers? Indeed.
The spy was tracked here. A small outpost on a small planet. Your mission was clear.
Sir, I will dispatch a reconnaissance unit and join them.
You will await further orders. I will see this outpost for myself.
So there is Kylo Ren getting out of his ship and coming out, and he and a bunch of the stormtroopers, they come and they're looking for, like I was saying, the spy. The Resistance area isn't really developed a whole lot. I mean, it's immersive and it looks cool, but the ride isn't open. So I'll be curious to see how much more action is going on there once it does here in a couple months. But the Kylo Ren stage show in the town square, I guess for lack of a better term, is pretty cool. And after seeing that, getting our picture over by his ship, we went to the Cantina. Our Cantina time was called, after getting some blue milk and green milk. The blue I enjoy more than the green. Going back here in roughly 2 months, actually, the end of August for D23 is when we will be back in Galaxy's Edge. I would definitely say the blue is worth getting more than the green if I was going to spend the money to do it again. The blue definitely kind of the butterbeer of Galaxy's Edge. I think that the green is okay, but it's not my thing. But when you enter Olga's Cantina, which is what we did after the Kylo Ren thing, Olga's Cantina is amazing. It is my favorite part up until this point of Galaxy's Edge. The immersiveness of the land is really, really just top shelf. But this Cantina is like straight out of the movie, man. I can't with the Cantina. It is incredible to be in there. And one of the coolest parts of it is DJ Rex. He is the ship pilot from Star Tours, the original Star Tours, if you remember that. And he is a cool...
First love, Ali Song. She was the droid I was looking for, but she got reassigned to another part of the galaxy. Ali, if you can hear me, this one's for you. Sorry, folks. I'm sure I'll do better next time.
It was my first time, and I'm still getting used to it. It's fine.
Hi there. Customers. I better get started. I always wanted to do this. Wait, which was it? Nope. Here we go. Hello, folks. I'm DJ Rex. This may be your first time here, and it's mine too. Let's get to cruising altitude with a tribute to a song that swept the galaxy.
DJ Rex in normal mode. He does all kinds of interactions. He's got a whole bunch of different sayings that he does. The original voice is back to voice him. Pee Wee Herman, if you didn't know, is the voice of DJ Rex. But every once in a while, stuff in the Cantina goes awry, and DJ Rex can malfunction or quote Star Tours lines or do something kind of off the cuff. And here is a few minutes of that. It's him DJing, him malfunctioning. Wanted you guys to experience as much of this as...
So contact us on frequency 10778 and tell us what you'd like to hear. This next song is more wanted than my boss Uncle Gara. And that's saying something considering she's wanted in 8 systems and unwanted in 6. Here we go!
So there he is, kind of malfunctioning and goofing off and being DJ Rex. Man, he's still kind of a goofy droid, but that's okay. He's very big-hearted in what he does, and I would say that he does it pretty well for being a little guy. The Cantina, I rate 10 out of 10. We had a server who was actually a server of ours in Disneyland, and we talked to her. She got moved over to Galaxy's Edge, as a lot of the cast members did. They do a great job there. The drinks, my wife enjoyed the Olga's Temptation, this Jello treat thing, a whole lot more than the alcohol, but I enjoyed the alcohol pretty substantially. I thought the alcohol was cool, and again, it didn't feel like you were in Disneyland drinking. It felt like you were in a Star Wars themed land and drinking, and it was pretty cool, man. I enjoyed it a lot. The Outer Rim was really good. The Nine Num was good. The Fuzzy Tauntaun was very interesting, I thought. It numbs your mouth. But yeah, we'll come back to DJ Rex when we announce next week's show. After that, the other thing that was really left for us to do on this trip was ride Smuggler's Run. And Smuggler's Run is very cool. You get to pilot the Millennium Falcon. Again, I'm using the term immersive over and over again, but the Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run is very just over the top. You step foot into the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon and you're ready to go. And I'm pretty sure the mission is always the same. You're going to Corellia to steal coaxium off of a train, like the Solo movie. Doesn't bother me that it's the Solo movie. I love the Solo movie, and I thought that this film, or this ride, showcases the train heist pretty well. Everything depends on how you do. I know if you wreck the Millennium Falcon, you come out through and stuff is sparking and some of the wall paneling is off. But we actually did pretty well, and we got our tool containers, and I think we kind of we saw the most that we could see while riding it. So, I was a gunner, my wife was an engineer, because we let this little guy next to us be a gunner with me. But yeah, I don't have any complaints about Smuggler's Run. It makes me super excited to see what Rise of the Resistance has to offer. But here is Smuggler's Run.
Systems check. Pneumatic actuators full. Oh, no.
That makes sense. I mean, there's pretty cool things about it.
ship them. Well, you know, I had a bad feeling about that last group, but this, this is the group I've been waiting for, yes. Come in, come in. I have an opportunity for you all that is very dangerous. I was going to say profitable. You think I'm so heartless I would send my friends into danger? You insult my honor. And believe me, I have very little honor to insult.
One of the engines blew up again.
We'll talk later. I have to do everything around here. This is... Hello, my friends. I am Hondo Onaka, and this is Onaka Transport Solutions. Today, I am offering the opportunity of a lifetime. I need flight crews to transport this valuable merchandise across the galaxy. Pilots to navigate, engineers to operate the ship, and gunners to defend the shipments. And that is where you come in. For some very fast and very profitable expeditions. Smuggler, my fine furry friend! Yes, as we agreed, you let us use the ship, we'll get you the supplies you need. It's a win-win. You help the resistance, and I get all the profits. What? The first order will never know we were there. Okay, time to go, so, bye-bye. We better go before he changes his mind. Move along, my friends. Listen carefully and remember, the better you work together, the more you earn. Your lives and my profit depend on it. Now go. You worry too much, R5. I will never send them any place dangerous than I damage the ship. And them too, yes, the gunners to defend the shipments. And that is where you come in.
Give her a bit of room because you're going to have to cycle down that way. All right, everyone, say we're going to be the white flight credential crew. Do be sure to listen for us to call for the white flight credentials. Pilots, up is down is up, left is left, right is right. Gunners, your job is to shoot at anything that shoots at you. Engineers, you got to bring this rust bucket back home. You see something flash, you hit that button, the astromechs will take care of the rest. Do we have any questions? Excellent. Can we keep moving?
These are engineers. You know what you're doing? Keep this thing in the air. Bring them back in one piece to save it.
Looking for my flight crew with the blue credentials. Flight crew with the blue credentials. Right this way, folks. You're going to take this hallway to the blue credentials.
Alright, head on down. Pilot's first, gun is the middle. Under will have a brief video.
Right this way, my friends. Get closer. A brand new flight crew. you all. You might need it. Today's flight takes you to the planet Corellia. You will be intercepting a first-order trade shipment of coaxium. Gunners, you clear the path. Pilots, line up behind the train. And engineers, you harpoon that precious cargo. And as we always say here at Onaka Transport Solutions, get out of here and go make Hondo some money.
And supervise younglings. Por favor, permanezcan sentados y cuide a los niños. Gracias.
Pilot, push the flashing button to take off.
Oh, yes.
The flashlight. I was...
Okay, go. You have to go up. Yes, I'm going up.
To fly out.
I'm going up. Oh,
fly down. Make the jump to light speed.
Yes.
Down.
Oh, down. Oh no.
Did I get it?
I don't.
Yes. Watch out! Yes. That's going to be wrong. Hyperdrive leak. That is not too good. Multiple hull ruptures. Well, it could be worse. Life support failure, then. Okay, that's something. Yeah, I'm just going to cut you off there. It might be faster if you listen to parts that are not damaged. You know, the ones that help us to breathe. All right, my friends. You brought the Falcon back in one piece, and I guess that is something. Not a lot, but something. Welcome back to Batu.
Nothing, old buddy.
I'm not going to say I didn't get fired.
I was going.
It was fun. That's what.
And the last thing that I wanted to point out about Smuggler's Run, the Star Wars land, is that you can build a lightsaber there, and it's in secret. Doc Undar's Den and Antiquities is a good shop. The the food is all wonderful at Docking Bay 7 or Ronto Roasters. The marketplace is very cool to walk around. Droid Depot is awesome to be able to see the droids and build one, or get a DJ Rex, or just get some droid clothing, which is really cool. But one of the things that we have not done yet, that my wife and I saved to do, is to build a lightsaber. And I don't know, when or if we will do this at some point. $200 is a pretty steep price to do it, but it does look very cool. My friend did it. So this is audio of what it is, Savi's lightsaber workshop experience.
Here at the Fire have been a little on the tense side, but rest assured, now that you're inside our workshop, we are all safe. And isn't it beautiful? You might just think it looks like junk, but to us, this is everything. This is Narian, and this is Josie, and I am Lynn. We humbly call ourselves the Gatherers. We have been across the galaxy, far and wide, to abandoned planets and forgotten outposts, even the ruins of ancient Jedi and Sith temples. And we go to these places and bring back all of these artifacts and relics just for you. This is our history. And by preserving our history, we can ensure our future. But as you've seen outside, these are troubled times. We've all heard the legend of Luke Skywalker. And today we have a new Jedi in our midst. Do you know her name? Rey. Yes, Rey. She is our spark of hope. Luke and Rey answered the call, just as you would have done here. And just like them, you come here to build this. The lightsaber. Elegant and enigmatic. The lightsaber has been used by our greatest heroes and their darkest foes. Building a lightsaber is an art form. It creates a connection between the builder and the Force. And today, you are all going to make that connection. And our starting point is with this. The Kyber crystal. The Kyber crystal harnesses and magnifies the power and energy of the Force. The color of your crystal will determine the color of your blade. There are many colors out there in the galaxy, but we have brought back 4 for you to choose from today. The first one, blue. Once wielded by Master Obi-Wan Kenobi, his apprentice Anakin Skywalker, and today by Rey. Green. Once wielded by Qui-Gon Jinn, Ahsoka Tano, Luke Skywalker, and Master Yoda. Violet. Rare and beautiful. Once wielded by Master Mace Windu. And red. The crystal of power. Darth Maul. Darth Vader. Asajj Ventress. And today, Kylo Ren. But this is all history. And it's time to start writing your story. So, first I want you all to close your eyes. I can see you. Close your eyes. And envision which of these crystals is calling out to you. Listen to your heart, for that crystal is going to become the heart of your lightsaber. When you see your crystal clearly in your mind, open your eyes and take your Kyber crystal. You'll choose 2 of those. You'll choose one of the emitters, one palm finger end, and one set of activation plates. So if we are ready, builders, I think it's time to build. If you would take your chassis for crystal.
Space up. Make sure the big bag is facing towards the inside. Once we have that in place, make sure the thick bag is facing inward.
And now you want to choose grips. So you're actually going to get 2 grips. So whichever one's still most comfortable in your hand are the ones that you're going to want to choose. Just make sure the thick
we're going to move to step number 4 in your box, which is going to be your end piece, which is going to be your
so whatever the thick rim is, you face toward here because it actually screws in.
which is going to
I didn't realize they were numbered.
power cell. So the red and the blue plates line up with the red and the blue markings on your chassis.
Okay, so there was a lot of choices to make. We had 2 choices for each section of the lightsaber. A lot of people are putting them together wrong, including, I think, myself. But we'll find out. Apparently not.
Alright, this is your activation switch, right?
Okay.
Here's the part. Most dangerous part, I'm going to need you all to stand back. All the way back. Allow the gatherer's room to place your hilts into the crystal stabilization chambers. This is extremely dangerous because when you don't do it right, we have explosions and we make holes in the ceiling. We have very skilled hands working for us today. I've chosen two of my best hands to help me out. Now, as we allow the crystals to stabilize, our next step.
Much skill have you shown. Chosen for yourself, you have. Now, join. You will be. It is time.
Master Yoda. Oh, the force must be very strong in here right now. But it's time to forge the bond. So in a moment, I'm going to ask you to step forward, put your hand on your hilt, and as one, we're all going to activate. Are you ready? Yes. Please step forward. Place your hand on your hilt. Take a deep breath. And activate. Raise your lightsaber. You have just built a lightsaber. Like the Jedi and Sith that came before you, you too can change the galaxy. All it takes is a spark. Please deactivate your sabers.
Aha! Complete your lightsaber is. Now, your destiny, you see, your own path. May the Force be with you.
Thank you, Master Yoda. And thank you all for joining us here today. The lightsaber you have just built is as remarkable and extraordinary as you are. Our time has come to an end, but your journey is just beginning.
And our time on this episode has come to an end, but the journey is definitely just beginning. We are so excited to go back, like I said, in a couple months to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, but until then, the memories will tide us over. And like I said earlier, the top of it, my favorite memory so far is the Cantina and DJ Rex. And so next week on Nerdageddeon, you're going to get a whole 30-minute DJ Rex set. And the show is called Nerdageddeon for a reason. DJ Rex, 30 minutes of him, the Star Wars music that is played around the galaxy for you on this show next week. I thank you for listening. Stay tuned for more content on the Horrific Network channel. But yeah, let's make it happen. Thanks for listening, everybody. Have a great weekend.